Let's see if this works today. Hey, it looks like we are live. Welcome to This Week in Customs. It is going to be a special edition. I am going to be taking a look at one individual customizer's work, and then we're going to get into something pretty cool that he's doing. I'm going to wait until a few of you hop in here. Let's see who we got in the chat. We got 3. Let's wait for 10 and I'll get this going, because if you're not watching it live, I don't want to take an incredible amount of your time, but I think this is worth it. Hey, what's up, Nightwalker, Mr. Motion, welcome, Bear Bennett, Demon, help me. What's up, Mr. Williams? How about that? Roberto, the Lord Draco is up in here. We got 16 people in the chat. Maybe we should wait a little bit because you guys are getting. Now, the plan was this. I was going to have Tosh Customs as my special guest today. I've been thinking about doing this for quite a while, ever since I started This Week in Customs. What I wanted to do is to have special editions along the way, similar to the Collector Spotlight. If you've been with me for quite a while, you know that those were interviews that I would do with people all over the nerd world, YouTubers, Instagram folks, people that did ACBA. So my hope to do is to feature certain customizers, the higher level dudes that have a lot to offer. What I was going to do is I was going to pick maybe their top 5 or maybe top 10, depending on how much time we allotted for the episode. I want to pick those, my favorite ones, and have the customizers. I would go back and forth, little banter here and there, talking about how they went about accomplishing their customs. And because Tosh is doing something really cool, he's trying to raise awareness to a cause that I think it's pretty neat and worth your while. And he is essentially doing a raffle for a custom, and all the proceeds are going to be going for this one particular charity that helps kids. And we're going to get to talk about that. Unfortunately, Tosh is not available to do it. It was last minute planning. I won't be able to do this in the future, and he's having it happen now. So I wanted to make sure that you guys are all aware about it. So let me take a look at the chat, and then we'll get going with what we have planned today. What's up, Bear? I think I may have said what's up. What's up, Demond? All right, Demond, gotcha. What's up, Ace? My camera isn't working? You got to be kidding me. Is the camera not working? You better be messing around with me. Listen, Dan. You're messing, right? He's messing, right, guys? All right, Charles Chop. Oh, Charles, you're one of the guys. We need to have a chat, player. We need to chat. All right, so the camera does work. Aiden is just busting my you-know-what. Let me do a screen share here. Make sure I got the right one. Tell me, oh, there you go. I think you should be seeing this. Do you see my Instagram right now? And unfortunately, I need to pop this out over here. Hold on a second. Let me see so I can see your comments. Because if I can't see your comments, I can't see that this is working. All right, cool. All right, are you seeing my Instagram right here? I'm going to pop up his first custom. Are you guys seeing? What are you guys seeing? Are you seeing A-Bomb? What's up, Carlos? Let me know when you guys see A-Bomb, and then I will get along with the biz. Well, can you guys see him? I know there's a... Okay, good. You're seeing A-Bomb. All right, so let's take a look at this custom. It's a pretty awesome looking. Can you guys guess the parts here? Let's have a chat. What do you see him using in parts? And of course, we don't have Tosh here. Thanks, Tosh. Just kidding, pal. What are you guys seeing? The blue is awesome. But what parts can you identify? Because we will be taking a look at what he used. Okay, so we got an abomination. Abomination. Let's see if you're right. And yeah, he did use an abomination. He did use an abomination or parts of a couple of different abominations. You notice this. This is the Build-A-Figure that we got from Hasbro. But this down here is a different figure. Notice that he's sculpting. I mean, he sculpted a ton on this figure. I don't know if he made this head himself or if this is a head cast that he purchased from somebody else. Yeah, there you go. It's actually it is the Rhino mold. So, but it is the abomination. You can see the coloring here from the Hasbro one. Here you can really see it. I don't even know if you guys can see my arrow pointing down his legs. But he combined the torso of the Marvel Legend Abomination. And not just that, the torso with the lower half, but he also did something here with the arms. He's using the Abomination arms. And it looks pretty amazing. Now, look at this. Let me see if I can blow it up so it fills the screen. Well, oh, there you go. Really nice metallic blue. It definitely looks like the A-bomb. Pretty awesome. Very clean, as Charles Chop says. Symbiote Seeker in the house. All right, let's move on to another one of his customs that I wanted to highlight. The next one is going to be this Daredevil. Let me see if I can find the right. There we go. That's nice. I'm not sure if we can. Well, I guess we can try to guess the parts. He's definitely done some sculpt work on here. Where are these boots from? They don't have toe hinges, so they're probably going to be Hasbro. What are you guys seeing? Where are those boots from? And now, guys, so my vision for this in the future is to actually have the customizer on board. But those of you that are joining late, we may not. The reason that I could not wait is because he is doing a fundraiser that I'm going to highlight at the very end here. And I didn't want to wait until the fundraiser was over to do it. And unfortunately, this was the only day I could do it this weekend, and he was not available. So my hope as we go forward is to actually have the customizers talk about their own customs instead of us being here trying to guess. So Bear Bennett says Pink Panther and the boots are Punisher TV show. Oh, really? Those are from, oh, really? Interesting. Let's see. Oh, no, we can't. That's another custom. But I definitely like how he painted it. As you can see here, you got, he's used a matte finish, but the areas that I guess the sun would hit are highlighted. They're deeper red, like the belt, some of the crotch, parts of the boots. And it looks pretty awesome. I'm pretty sure he sculpted those horns. Whose face is that? So boots are from the Spiderwave Daredevil. That's interesting. Okay, Ace says they're from an old cap. Oh, I know which one you're talking about. The Armin Sola cap, maybe. What's up, Justin? Justin, I definitely want to have you on this show. I was just telling these guys that my vision for this special edition is to actually have the customizers. I picked 10 of their customs or 5 of their customs, talk about them with the customizer themselves. And I think you'd be a perfect dude to have on this show. Same with Ace. But he's going to hockey game. Let me see. That's the head from Cosmic Spidey. Interesting. I'm having trouble thinking about it right now because I'm only thinking about the masked one. But let's move on to the next custom because, like I said, I don't want to be going on too long. I can't tell how many people are in here in this chat right now. Yeah, I can't see it from the screen I'm in. All right, check this out. I definitely like this Captain Hydra. It's I don't remember this particular uniform. Obviously, he did the sculpting of the shield. that he sculpted this on. And this is your regular, I think it's your like a Civil War Captain America, and it's repainted. But I think it's a good concept. Let me see if he's got some work in progress shots on that. No, he didn't have any works in progress shots on that. So I dig it. 35. All right. 35 people up in here. Or it was 35. We're good. I just hope that this gets seen because of the thing that comes at the very end. Here's a Dakin. You've heard me say that I love this bullseye head sculpt. It could be repurposed for so many different things. It is my favorite head sculpt. I know I say it almost every single time I see it. This is Dakin. He did the tattoos himself. I think, from what I remember, I think they're comic accurate. I like what he did here with the hands, the wraps. And if you got a steady hand, you know, the biggest battle in doing a custom like this is to get these parts flesh tone. As a matter of fact, I was talking to Symbiote Seeker and Ace Outlaw Customs, and Symbiote Seeker is doing a project. I don't know if he wants that out yet or not. I'll let him reveal it. But he's having issues with paint rub right here in the shoulders for this particular mold for the where the butterfly joint hits. He's having some issues with paint rub. So the biggest issue as we see it, as I see it anyway, is to be able to get all this flesh color. For example, if this was the bullseye mold, then you're having to deal with, you know, black and white on the shoulders. Or if it's the Spider-Man 2099, you're having to deal with that metallic paint, etc. Not flesh color is where I'm getting at. So this looks pretty darn good. I dig it. I don't really care much for the character, but oh well. Nightwalker says he's missing a claw coming from under his arm. You're going to have to take that up with Tosh. And he's not here to defend himself, so I don't know. Mr. Motion came in and said that was from the Avengers. The Captain America was the Avengers 2 Captain America, if you guys were interested. What's up, Lord Magnus God, the Speed Killer? True Legend. You have this Doomsday? Is this the Doomsday? You got it from him? Oh, dude, can you tell us something about it? Is this what you envisioned? Did you want a Doomsday and you commissioned him to do it? Here's some other pictures of this Doomsday. He's obviously sculpted all of these spikes. And this looks like it's going to be an AOA Hulk. Not an AOA Hulk. Age of Ultron. A-U-A. Age of AOU. An AOU. Sorry. Bad with acronyms. So it looks like he sold this a while ago for $150. He did some sculpting. And I dig the face, man. Let me see if I can get a up close in the face. The sculpting you did in the face there looks pretty good. Nice. In the comment section, Ace Outlaw is using that Spider-Man 2099 buck, and he's using flesh tone on that body. And he says he did a lot of sanding prep work and had a base of dark tone, and then he finished the rest in flesh. Didn't put arms back in the sockets yet, so we'll see what happens when you do. All right, cool, man. That's the True Legend. Connor is very happy with this custom that he ended up getting from Tosh. And there you go. Here's a work in progress pic. So some of the spikes looks like it came on. So it's not going to be the Hulk. It's going to be the Goblin, the Ultimate Goblin, the Ultimate Green Goblin. This was the Build-A-Figure way back. I think it may have been in 2014 that this came out. No, Justin, I don't think I picked that figure. I didn't bring it out. Like I mentioned, it was kind of a last-minute thing because I did want to get awareness to what I'm going to talk about here in a few slides. Definitely dig this Red Hood. I love Red Hood customs. Red Hood is one of my favorite comic book characters, period. And he definitely selected good parts here. He's showing off the bike. But let's get back to the actual figure. And it's Mesco style. I don't know what he used for the body. I'm trying to see. That could be. Is that, can anybody recognize that knee pad? Let me see if I can blow it up. There we go. You guys recognize, is this from a Mesco figure? This looks like it could be a Mesco figure underneath. Hard to tell. Scourge knee, so that could be, this is from the Scourge figure. He just popped it off and added it to this. Interesting. These boots, though, don't really look like Marvel Legends. They could be. Anyways, it's a pretty nice looking custom. The True Legend Connor says it's Demolition Man. Well, Demolition Man and Scourge, I think, are two names for the same character, if I'm not mistaken. He goes by both. Yeah, that's what I think he did, Ace. Ace is saying that he glued it to the fabric. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Ascending Knight Batman underneath. So it's a Mesco figure. Pretty brave. There's only a few people that I've seen use Mesco figures. They're expensive. I know Ace uses them in his customs. I really like this Deadpool. He geared him up to the nines. Dig the boots, how you did that. I really like how the paint came out. I don't think he's used an effect on this photograph to that I don't even know how to describe that red. It's vibrant in certain areas, but it's like a deep red. And I like all the different gear that he put on it. Let me see. I think I may have had a work in progress shot. There you go. So here you can see it a little bit up close. He did some sculpting on the wrists. These guns, if he bought them, he may have bought them from Toy Box Customs, because I feel like I've bought something very similar for Red Hood. I could be wrong. This could be the harness up here could be from a Cable figure or from the Scourge figure. I don't remember. And I'm not the best. Some of you guys in the chat probably know exactly where all these parts are coming from. I don't know. If I haven't played with a toy recently, I won't even remember. Reading through your comments as before I move on. Okay. So he definitely has a couple of alternate heads. Let me go back to. He seems like he may have had another alternate head. This one over here, up here. I'm not sure which one that is. The alternate head, is that what you're referring to? What's up, Nikki? All right. So let's get talking to business, and I'll end with this. And I'm just going to read exactly what Tosh has going on here. He's doing a custom Mesco Samurai Wolverine, and he's doing this as a charity raffle. And he says, quote, "I've been wanting to use my customs to have some impact beyond this community alone. And so I'm running this charity raffle to donate to the Royal Family Kids." And I'll get into that. I'll show you the website so you can do your research in a bit for those of you that are watching. He says this is a Christian organization that seeks to make positive change in the lives of children who have been victims of neglect, abuse, and abandonment by offering summer camps and mentoring clubs through volunteers and churches. He says, Tosh continues, he says, "I know many of you do not have the same beliefs I do, but I think we can all agree that giving opportunities to kids who have been mistreated is something important to get behind. 100% of the funds raised will be donated to this organization." So that's fantastic. He's not keeping any of the money. So he's having a 30 spot raffle, $15 each. The first place price will be this custom Mesco Samurai Wolverine. And the second place prize is going to be the Toys R Us exclusive Ant-Man Stinger 2-pack. Here's another pic. I'm going to show you the Stinger 2-pack, but here's more pictures of the Wolverine. And of course, you can go to Tosh_customs on Instagram and see it there for yourself. That's where I'm at currently on. This is what you're seeing. It's got a lot of accessories on this Wolverine. There's the 2-pack that he's going to be, that's also for the second place winner. So let me get back to the beginning. So if you're into it, and let me see who's on here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 people that have signed up so far. So I'm bringing awareness. Looks like well, you saw the people who signed up. If you're interested in getting in on this, DM him to reserve. You can contact him. So who are these people? What is this organization? And let me just show you here where you can go do your own research, and then we'll have a chat about that. You can go to rfk.org. You can read about the Royal Family Kids. You can see what they are all about, who they are all about. You can read their mission statement, etc. I would encourage all of you, and let me stop sharing so I can so we can talk face to face here. Stop sharing. Here we go. All right. So here's what I'm telling you. This is just advice. Obviously it's your money. You do whatever you want with your money. But as a policy, what me and my family always do before we give, we just don't give like blindly. We always research because obviously you don't want to be giving to an organization that your beliefs don't align with, right? So I highly recommend that before you do this, before you jump in the raffle, be convinced yourself that you think it's a worthy cause. Go and research. You have the website right there. You can refer back to this video if you need to before you jump in there. And if you're interested, check out. That's a pretty cool looking Wolverine that Tosh is, out of the goodness of his heart, he's given away. He is raising funds. 100% of the funds are going to go to that organization. And I think that's something commendable, and that's why I wanted to bring it to your attention. I wish Tosh was here so we could have talked about his customs. Actually, I tried to make plans with other people to come on here in this place, but I had some major technical difficulties. Ace was talking about it earlier. My HD camera wasn't working. Doodog was willing to come on here. Ace was willing to come on here, but I was not able to get it to work in time for those guys to be involved. But anyway, let me look at the comments, and then we'll be signing off from this special edition of This Week in Customs. And let me see what you guys are saying. Blah, 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 blah. All right. No questions. All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining this live session, and I hope to do this with other customizers in the future. All right, fellas. Peace. And gals. Peace. Peace. My daughter's laughing at me because it's like 4% of the ladies watch this channel. So, and most of them are in this household. Okay. All right. Bye, guys.